everybody. It is April 4th, 2014's weekly wrap-up. And one new thing that we've released this week, or beginning to release, and that is the Folsom Prison Blues Pack. And what that is one of my students, Craig Hyatt, actually created this arrangement. And I thought it was so cool, I thought it would be great to use this as a kind of a beginning harmony approach. It's three-part harmony. And it sounds really cool. And what you're going to see in this pack is the background tracks for you to sing along with. Every combination of the vocal harmonies, individual and then the other two parts, so you can sing the third part, but practice singing all three of the parts separately and then collectively. So that's what's happening with this blues pack. And it's the beginning of a whole series of songs like this that I'm going to do. And you're going to see different artists performing different songs, both male and female, of all kinds of different songs and genres and even time periods. So it's a great approach to starting to really get you into singing vocal harmony and understanding arrangements and becoming a true harmony singer. Now, there's the harmony course that I've been working on, and utilizing the harmony course is getting you up to speed, so then when you get involved in these songs, it'll be a lot easier for you to hold on to your parts and even understand what's going on. Anyway, the beginning of that is simply the interview with Craig, talking about the arrangement and getting to know him a little bit, and check it out. So all you got to do is go over to the Folsom Prison Blues Pack harmony course and hit on that, and you will see that interview. So that's one of the things that we released this week. Now let's talk about the musical tip of the week. Well, again, I'm always talking about air pressure throughout the bridges, and talking about you being able to understand and feel that. And one of the problems in the beginning, or even farther into the beginning, about understanding what mix is all about, is to really understand the changes from your chest voice into your mix, on up into your head voice. I know that sounds redundant if you've been on the site, but still, let me give you some thoughts. And those of you who are not on the site, you're just on YouTube, I am talking about going through three separate registers or three separate adjustments with your vocal folds as you move from one part of your range into another. And there's different ways to feel those vibrations. And it's all about taking air pressure and blending sounds as you move from one part of your register to another. Now, every sound can be put anywhere. What I mean by anywhere is that we have a mouth resonator and sort of a resonating chamber in that area of your mouth. We have a nasal resonator that actually resonates through the nasal pharynx. And this pharyngeal sounds is what we call them. And those sounds pull you more up into your head voice. Now, again, any sound can go into any part, but some sounds have a tendency to go into one part easier than the other, which is a way of sort of feeling these vibrations and understanding where things should be and stopping things from happening and blending and shifting into other places as you move higher up into your range or back down lower into your range. So I always explain that the sound ba can be put anywhere. I can put this ba 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 very much in my nasal resonator, which is overdone and wrong, but I can do that, but that's not the tendency of that sound. The tendency of that sound is to be more here in your mouth, ba. Now, if I go like this and say ba 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 and put my hand over here, I feel very much like everything is below where my hand is at. It's all down in here, not up in the nasal resonator area. Ba, ba, ba. Another thing to feel your chest is to just put your hand on your chest and say ba, ba, ba. And you're going to feel a vibration there, or most people will. Ba, 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 ba. And I'm purposely trying to keep that sound out of my nose. And that's a way of starting to feel things from my chest voice up to a certain range. Now, if I want to feel more resonating up into my head, I can put my hand on my head and go, wee, wee, and then then feel, when you're doing that, if you can feel any vibration into your head. You know, kind of move your hand around a little bit and feel in different places and see if you actually can feel vibrations up in your head. Now, some people are going to say they do, and some people say, I don't really feel anything. First of all, I guarantee you, if you have somebody else put their hand on your head when you do that, they'll feel the vibration. It's kind of hard to feel these things at first if you don't understand your body and exactly what's going on. But these are indicators. So we have an exterior indicator to feel vibrations both in the chest and up in the head. And then the other thing that you should feel in relationship is in your mouth. So if I go, ah, I'm feeling everything sort of happening and feeling a certain air pressure that's happening up to the top of that sound. Now, if I want to take it higher and feel more like I'm in my nasal resonator, sounds like nay, 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 or hey, accomplishes two things. One, compression of the vocal cords, which brings them together a little tighter, which creates a little bit more resistance in the cords, and that creates more resonance, and that resonance carries easier into the feeling of the vibrations. And this is a sound that you can feel moving more up into and through your bridge area. So if I go, there I transferred up into my mix and then on up into my head voice. And as I'm feeling that moving up into my head voice, I can also feel things happening more in my nasal resonator. If you squeeze your nose, as silly as this looks, you can hear and feel the sound naturally wanting to go there. While you're doing this, you have to maintain less bulk underneath the chord. So instead of going, you're going to break there. But if I would have started this more like this, you could hear me come over my break there, but not nearly as much bulk, and that didn't hurt my throat at all. It's easy. You want to allow the sound to create the tendency to create the vibrations, the secondary resonations in your head and chest, so you can start to perceive what that sounds like. And also understand that chest is more in the mouth, into the back of the throat, while head is more out of the mouth, up into the roof of the mouth, into the nasal pharynx for the head voice and for mix. Now there's different types of mixes, what's known as a natural mix, a heavy mix, or very light mix. And that has to do with how hard and the volumes with the resonance that you're creating, that you're singing as you make the transitions from your chest into your mix up into your head. The first thing that everybody's looking for is what's called a balanced mix. The balanced mix is the easiest way to get through all parts of your register without putting too much to it, but still maintaining a consistent connection and a blending of the sounds as you move through your registers. The blending of the sound is extremely important because you have to keep on maintaining a similar sound from your chest voice through your mix up into your head voice with compression. And again, how is compression created? With various sounds. Sounds that teach you what it feels like to have that, and sounds that create a little bit more compression in the chords. Compression is the chords pushing in from the sides, as opposed to the resistance of the air pushing up underneath the vocal cord. That's the difference. And what we're looking for is this blend and an understanding of shading as we blend through the different registers. Okay, so what do you do? Well, you're kind of seeing what I'm doing right now and explaining to you what's happening. Sing from the bottom to the top of your range and back down again. And I think the greatest exercise of all to do that is a simple lip roll, because it balances things out if you can do one. And you can take that and do the siren, the same idea. That's a great way to warm up a tired voice. That's a great way to start to feel the connection between the bottom and the top of your range. And it's a way of creating less bulk through the chords, simultaneously understanding a little bit more about what's going on. So use lip rolls and sirens. Now there's different types of sirens. Can't tell you everything here right now, but the different sounds with the different sirens will start to help you understand a little bit more about the shape that the vocal cords go into depending upon the particular vowel consonant combination that you're using. But the first thing you want to do is not get involved in those and just get involved in a single sound like a lip roll or a tongue trill or even a hum, and sort of get that feeling of being able to flawlessly move up and feel the vibrations change from the chest up into the head. Feel it in the mouth for the chest, moving up into the nasal pharynx for the head. And those are things that are all guidelines, passageways to get you to start to feel this connection. Once you understand this connection, you apply it to songs. That's after you understand vowel consonant combinations. But that is the goal, and that's the musical tip of the week. Hey, if you're just on YouTube watching this, please come over to Totally Vocals and sign up for the free membership and get 10 free lessons right off to start to understand a little bit about what we're all about. And then really check out the site. Songs that teach you about vocal harmony, a course that teaches you about vocal harmony, a course that teaches you about vibrato, a beginning, intermediate, and advanced course that takes you from absolutely zero up to really understanding so much more about singing. All of these things are here on this website. We're the real deal. Please come on over and check it out. We're growing constantly. There's so much to see. Many great singers are here on the site now, so come on over and check it out, totallyvocals.com.